Welcome back to the Senior Hour. I'm Dr. Gene Dorio with my co-host today, Robin Clow from the Senior Center on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. We're talking with Nola Aronson from Advanced Audiology now. And welcome back to the show as usual.
Thank
you
you.
Nola, we're going to get into some of your topics, the importance of what you do for us in this community. But I wanted to give Robin a little opportunity to just put forward some of the things that at the Senior Center, which I know you are heavily involved with as well, Nola. So Robin.
Yes, Nola Aronson, you're just such a wonderful supporter of the Senior Center and just so many of our needs in Santa Clarita, so we really appreciate that. And I personally appreciate all you did for me with my hearing problems.
What?
Yes. But I have some very exciting news. As you know, the Senior Center is just an amazing place to be. There's so much energy, there's so much joy, and it has saved many lives. I mean, we can never tell you too much about what the Senior Center does for this community, but it is so popular that it's bursting at the seams. And not only is it bursting out at the seams, but it's not up to par with what we would like, with what our seniors deserve. So I'm very excited to tell you that we are going to, with your help, be building a brand new senior center. It will be state-of-the-art. We've just launched our public capital campaign. We need $11 million, but so much has been raised already that right now we are down to just needing $2.3 million. We're so close. As our executive director,
Last week, Robin wrote a check. I saw it.
I hope they didn't take that to the bank yet. Our executive director, Kevin McDonald, likes to say that we're in the seventh inning. We are so close. And this is a center for our community. It's for these seniors now and future seniors. So this is your opportunity for this once-in-a-lifetime way to help, to be a part of this, by contributing to this capital campaign for this new senior center. It's going to be so state-of-the-art. We're going to have maybe 7 multi-purpose rooms, a banquet hall worthy of our seniors, so beautiful, and a family room, somewhat like at the Yosemite Lodge with a fireplace and just a very comfortable zone. We'll have all kinds of health and wellness. Our adult day program will also expand. The services that we will be able to provide from this center will be just unbelievable because we are kind of limited by space right now, and by having this new center, we will be able to provide for this community a senior center worthy of the seniors and worthy of this community. So we do hope that you will become a part of this. This is for you, this is for this community, and this is a one-time only opportunity, once in a lifetime, to have your legacy, to tell your children, I contributed to that very worthy cause. There are a couple of ways that you can donate, ways to give. You can donate online at newseniorcenter.com. That's easy to remember, just newseniorcenter.com. You can write a check to the building fund. You can call in a credit card donation. You can arrange gifts of stock security and more. Or you can just call me or someone at the Senior Center. And don't let this opportunity pass by to be a part of this. This is your community, your Senior Center, and we hope you will support it. So I just wanted to share that with everybody. We are so excited and looking forward with your help. We have to raise the money first to raising that $2.3 million. So thank you
Well, also
very
there's
much.
a lot of fun events coming up that I didn't know if you mentioned on the other part of the show.
Did not.
But I'm a sponsor of all of those events.
That does not surprise me.
On May 20th, there's I never know how to say this, but there's the Sierra Paloma wine event that is put on by Reyes Winery. And it's all day, but it is so much fun. I've been the sponsor for the last couple of years, and It's not all about just wine, but there's lots of vendors. In fact, one of them was sold these pickles that were just outrageous. I can't wait. I'm hoping they're going to be there again this year.
They were outrageous because of the
they're
taste,
so
the
good.
texture.
Just
Wow.
so fresh. You can't, like homemade, you can't get them
Oh, wow.
anywhere. I didn't know where to get them again.
Yes, go just for that.
And
That's right.
You're
but
convincing
anyway,
me.
it's just like really a fun event. There's local arts and crafts. There's food. Like the food is great, and the wine. There's beer. There's even tequila. So it's a really fun day. I brought my whole staff, and they had a wonderful time. And it's just a nice way to also taste wines. Instead of having to go to all these different wineries, you got it all in one place. So that's a really exciting event, and that's May 20th.
It's right around the corner.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
right around the
now.
corner. Believe it or not. And then, of course, Zoni Gordon. She's a very good friend of mine, a local artist here in town, who is also a very, very giving person, and also helps out many people. She's putting on the Motown event, which she does every year. One year she had the Beatles. Last year was a different Motown event. It's so much fun, and it sounds like the real groups, and it's dinner and dancing and just a lot of fun. And that, I think, is June 27th or something like that. It's right there. It's right there in the corner there in the
here we
paper.
go. Right, that is June 25th, Sunday, June 25th.
Sunday, June 25th.
From 5 to 10:30. And that is a lot of fun. I've heard feedback from the past.
Yeah, it's fun,
we really
and I'm going to
appreciate
be
Zoni doing
sponsoring a
that.
table there too. I sponsor every single senior event because I help a lot of seniors hear better, and that's my job.
Yes, and I am one of them.
I'm not. What?
Not yet.
He'll
no.
be next. He'll be
What?
next.
What?
So, so it's really exciting. I'm so excited for this new senior center. We really need one. We have a great director now, and he's really right on top of things, and very
Right, they've
involved
done
in the
so
community.
much planning. He's really out there, and
Right.
they've done so much research. And Executive Director Kevin McDonald and our Board of Director President Peggy Rasmussen, the whole board,
The whole
everybody
crew.
has done so much because this means a lot to them that they can provide this for the seniors and for the community.
And it's interesting, the facility itself. When you go over to Market Street, you look at it and it's maybe not up to par. It has to be like remodeled or something done. And we are, moving out and opening a new arena will be great for all the seniors here. But, what you still have there is heart. And you have not only the board and a great executive director now, but also a group of people that have tried real hard to make sure that all of us the senior elements are all there and being instilled into this community. And it is a place where our seniors can go and be revitalized, not just in that they get Pilates and they can exercise, but they can hear better and they can see better, and they have computers and they can branch out into
And they're just happier.
and
It
just plain
means
happy.
so much
But
to them.
there's
It's
a
the
lot of
highlight of their life for
it's
so many.
the heart that though is there. So we're not taking the heart out of this.
Nope,
We're just moving it to another facility, a bigger facility where we can breathe a little bit
Yeah,
easier.
more technology,
Exactly.
changing with the times, and I'm a senior, and I don't feel like a senior, so we don't think of seniors as old people.
No, we will never be old.
That's right. And
As Linda
so,
Bennett says, we are just on this earth longer.
right. And so it's coming with the age. And just like, hearing aids, people think, oh, I can't get a hearing aid because that means I'm old. But, what they don't realize is that you're old because you don't hear.
Mm-hmm. And it can make you older if you don't hear.
That's right, because you're not getting it. So people start to think you have dementia early or Alzheimer's or something like that.
Right.
And, so it's a silly thing to say, most people's thing first was, well, appearance. Well, look at the Bluetooth devices of today. They're gigantic. So I tell everybody, why don't you just say you have a modern Bluetooth device, because that's what it is. You answer your cell phone in your hearing aids now. You can watch TV through your hearing aids. You can listen to music, listen to your audiobooks. There's so many things you can do now, and you have to have a personal headset anyway. So who wants to wear wires and big headphones when you can have these little tiny devices? But not only that, but hear better.
It's
and
incredible.
then communicate better. And then not say, well, I can't go to that event because, I'm not going to hear, so I don't want to look stupid, so I'm not going to go. It's very exciting times for everything. Technology's changing for the better. It's making people younger and younger, not older.
Exactly.
And this new senior center is just exciting. And
we'll have a lot more health related type of workshops and that nature, and places where people can go. We should have their hearing checked, diabetic checks, heart, blood pressure.
We'll have, you name it.
It would just, as I said, it's just going to be incredible, and it'll be such a wonderful service to the people of this community. It'll be one stop for them to go.
Which is something, Nola, you provide, because I know that personally a lot of our patients see you, and family members figure out that their loved one can't hear well enough, or think that maybe it's playing a role in what they think is a augmenting dementia, when it's really not. They just can't hear. And by them going to your office and paying that visit and getting a test done, it makes a huge difference. And you have contributed, you have a scale that you want to achieve. You have visits and trying to give free screening tests to this community. And last year you achieved it, and this year you are once again have elevated that number. And we're hoping that you get there. But for you, giving that screening test has changed many lives here. And, I just want the senior caregivers who are out there looking at their loved ones to realize, yes, something might be going on with your seniors, but please just make sure they can hear okay.
Right. Well, the other thing that is bothered everybody because of, commercials, advertising, I don't know what it is the price of hearing aids. Everybody automatically says they're too expensive. I can't afford it.
Right.
Well, how can you afford not to hear? Do you want to miss what your grandchildren are saying? Do you want to have arguments with your spouse because you're not hearing each other? Communication is so important in life. How can you put a price on that? Now, what's happened in the field is the big box stores are selling hearing aids at a much lower price. Well, let's not talk about price when we talk about hearing aids. They're not a commodity. They are a medical device, and they have to be fit properly. It's not all about price. So, of course, those big box stores, they don't care about making a profit. They don't, it's just a big, another commodity for them to sell, like your tires, like anything. But they have to be programmed properly. And if they're not, they won't work. And so people, take their hearing aids out and don't wear them because they're not programmed right. So how much money are you really saving when we have a whole complete hearing care package that gives you free batteries and free service, and you can get help anytime you want, and we make sure that you wear them, not that you can't because they're not correct for you. And also those stores have 2-year-old technology. So don't be fooled that you're getting the exact same product. You know, you really need to try it out. And you have, by state law, a 45-day test drive. You know, so you get to see for yourself and get to compare it. But go and do your, you know, shopping the correct way, not just by price, because that's going to hurt you in the long run. And I find that with more and more people, that will help hurt them.
When we come back, let's talk a little bit about the technology and how, you know, some who in the past you could see their hearing aid, it was hanging out of their ear and wrapped around their head. You know, they were large, and now they're tiny, and the technology has helped in that. But I want to kind of get to that so people understand that because of science, we now can hide, and you don't even know that people have their hearing aids on, and they're taking advantage of the technology that is out there. So we're talking with Nola Aronson from Advanced Audiology on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. Welcome back to the Senior Hour. I'm Dr. Gene Dorio with my co-host Robin Clow on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. We're talking with Nola Aronson from Advanced Audiology, and you know, Robin, as alluded to by Nola, Robin, I look at you and I don't see hearing aids, but you have them on.
Yes, I do. And I'm so glad that I do because, you know, I didn't know that I couldn't hear because I was so used to my work. You knew that. My kids knew it, but I was in denial and I thought I could hear everything. I wondered why people mumbled so much. And but finally, what I couldn't hear, I guess it was my daughter was telling me something very important on the phone, and I was just like, oh yeah, and she goes, I don't think you heard what I said, and then she had to repeat it, and I thought, oh my gosh, I missed that important, exciting information about her and then I went right out to see you, and yeah, I think so many people just get used to not being hearing, they don't know what they're missing, and the whole world opened up to me again because there's certain levels that I can't hear, and this brings in those, is that called the decibels or the frequencies, certain frequencies that I guess I haven't been able to hear for many, many years. And so this is like, I don't know, like getting your sight back suddenly, or cool. Which is also kind of strange that people would be hesitant to wear a hearing aid, but yet they're not hesitant to wear glasses, which are so much more prominent. And can you imagine if you do wear glasses, your life without them? That's the same type of impact having hearing aids has on you.
Right. Yeah, that's what you had mentioned, and that's the experience that I have. You know, I've been doing this for 35 years, and 30 of them here in the Santa Clarita Valley. This is my 30th anniversary this year, and this is why I stay doing what I'm doing, because I get to hear stories like that, and that's what warms my heart. I am looking forward to making people's lives better and changing people's lives, and when they tell me stories like that, then I go, okay, my job is worth it, because you know, even though hearing aids may sound very expensive, which they are, it's a whole package. Remember, and you're not doing anything for at least 5 years or more, and so all of that, you're getting free service for all of those years. You have to put that into perspective, because. You know, so we're not making tons of money. So when I hear great stories and people say, oh my God, thank you so much. It's like the first day we were married. And they come to me and they say things like that. And I can't believe how you changed my life. I can't believe the sounds that I was missing. Why didn't I do this earlier? Those are the things that make me want to keep going and do my job, and it's so great to hear that story, Robin.
And also thank you for all of the services you provide. You make it so easy. Just you have this window of time when you can just drop in if you need something. Drop in and get batteries or adjustments, and then all of the other services that it's just so accommodating. It couldn't be easier.
And then all of the other things that you do in the community, Nola, though, there's a big difference there as well. You know, you're stepping forward and assuring and educating our senior population about a problem, a sense problem that, you know, they need to enhance, and by enhancing it, they enhance their life. So that's an important aspect that I think a lot of our seniors don't understand. But you have expanded your offices now. You have other offices here and in other areas. Talk about that for
Yeah.
about a minute.
So anyway, everybody, a lot of people retire at my age, and here I am getting bigger and bigger. So it's come full circle now. I have just acquired my first partner's business, Randall Bartlett, and he was on Lyons Avenue, and it's Audiology Services of Newhall. And I also acquired Audiology Partners of Mission Hills, and we now have an office in Mission Hills. And in June, we will be opening another office in Northridge.
Wow.
So we have a lot going on, and we're providing services all over, and just getting bigger and bigger. And I started off in the San Fernando Valley, and now I'm getting back into the San Fernando Valley. So any of you that have known me, you can come back.
You're
But
back.
you
So
and our concern, of course, is this valley, everything that you have brought to the community here, Nola. And, we appreciate that. For those who are listening who might say, hey, my loved one needs a checkup, what is that? What is your phone number?
yeah, so we are Advanced Audiology on Valencia Boulevard. We are right next to AAA. We are the ones with the purple sign, and our number is 661-253-3277 or 661-253-EARS.
Perfect.
That's great, Nola. Thanks for being on the show today. And once again, all the things you do for the community, but you also
And the
for
senior
the
center.
senior center. And, we're, as Robin had mentioned earlier about building our new senior center, please contact our website, www.newseniorcenter.com, www.newseniorcenter.com. And once again, the EARS number is 253-3277 for Nola. Thanks for being on the show and doing everything you do, Nola, for our community.
Thank you, too, for having me.
We are sponsored by Advanced Audiology and Comfort Keepers in-Home Care. Listen to us next week on the Senior Hour. Now go and enhance your quality of life.